Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ahmed, and I can actually see, have you been wonder how to set up a Google business for your what for your businesses? Maybe you wanted to set up, you want to increase your visibility, your businesses to people that can be able to see locally. So there is a way to what to set up your Google businesses. Either you are operating your businesses online or you are operating it physically. So I want to teach you how you can set up a Google business for your what for your businesses. So how do you want to get started? So firstly, what you need to do to get started with your Google business profile. So my name is Ahmed once again. I'm a Shopify designer and e-commerce website design, Google business, Google business expertise, and I'm also a what X marketing expert and TikTok shop marketer. So I want to teach you how to set up Google business profile for every businesses. Either you are what apprentice or either you are an online business, either you are selling products physically or you own any big kind of businesses. So how do you want to start? So firstly, there are some requirements that you need to understand. And if you want to know more, if you want to understand more, before I proceed, kindly subscribe to my channel to know more about our latest videos. Subscribe to and learn more about our latest video. So what are we going to do now? Firstly, you need to go to googlebusinessprovide.com. So now we are going to the search bar, search on Google profile. So this is Google profile. So once you click on Google profile, the next thing to do is what you can see Google profile now. So the next thing is to click on the Google profile enter, which is googlebusinessprofile.com. So then the next thing after that is what you register with your we need to register with either you are opening it for your business or some for other clients. So what do you need? So the next thing is what click on create. So once you click in create profile, you may be a restaurant or any kind of form of businesses that you can do Google business profile for. The next thing is what to do is what click on the what on the Google profile. Then the next thing, the name of the businesses that you want to set up the Google business profile for. Now let us say maybe you want to do a Google business for an Oxford or you want to do it for any kind of businesses that have a location, either physically or online access. So you just make sure that you have a business that have an home address or have a physical address of their businesses. So what do you need to do now? Know what are the name of the business that you wanted to do. So let us give an example of someone who's selling banana or who is selling any kind of product. So the name of the business is let us the Adex Tech or Adex or maybe Alhamdulillah, maybe Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah Enterprises, Alhamdulillah Enter, so Alhamdulillah restaurant, Alhamdulillah. So any kind of the name that you want to get. So Alhamdulillah electronics. So electronics. So maybe the person is actually selling electronics. So electronics. So this is the name of the business is Alhamdulillah Electronics. So the next thing is what? So you will continue. After you be continue, this is the name of the business that you want to set up a good business for. So and the next thing is what if the person is actually using the business online alone, so you can click on online. If it's at a local store, you click on local store. So if it's the business is for a services that you want to set up the account for, maybe the person is abroad, is a barbing salon, or maybe the person is a POP, someone that is advertising a POP, or someone who actually maybe is an aluminium, maybe someone that is building a wind aluminium. So this is for service, while the second one is for local shop, someone who is selling groceries, or someone who is selling any kind of product that people can be used. Then if someone that is operating the business online. So let us pick maybe someone who have a local shop alone. So let us speak on services. And Alhamdulillah is someone that actually, so we do it for what? For local store. So the next thing after setting us for the local store, so you come over here, you click on next. So after clicking on next, what are the categories? What is the category of the business? Now, someone who's selling an electronics. So and to continue with it, I hope you can understand what we are trying to say. So kindly subscribe to our channel to know more about our latest video. As once again, my name is my name is Ahmed, a Shopify designer and Google Business Profile Expertise and X Marketing as well. So what are the categories of these businesses? What is the business is running about? So someone selling electronics. So you can see electronic store, electrician. Maybe someone is an electrician, someone is elevator service, someone who fix elevator or install elevator, or someone who have an elementary school, someone who are into private school, or electric engineering, electronics company, the electronic motor store. So what are we doing? Electronic store. So someone who is selling electronics store. So the next thing to do is clicking on next. So after the next aspect, you enter your business addresses. You understand? So add the location where the business is actually resided. So let me just pick. Let me pick Ibadan as a O, which is Lebanon. So let me just pick as Lebanon Street in Ibadan. So this we are actually setting the businesses for. So Lebanon. So you can see this is a Lebanon. So what is the local government of the places? So the local government of Lebanon, what are the local government area? Now, what are we picking now? So you have to understand which local government. So let's just search on which street is Lebanon. What is the local government of Lebanon in Ibadan? So let's come to here. Okay, Lebanon, which local government? Because some clients couldn't understand what Lebanon, they couldn't understand the local government or where they are living. So which local government? Is Lebanon. So this is Lebanon. So Lebanon in Ibadan. So you can see. So let us actually see what is Lebanon in Dubai. Because we have also have a country there in Lebanon, in other countries. So let me just search Lebanon, Dubai. You can see Ibadan Northwestern, Ibadan North local government. That is Lebanon. So Ibadan North local government. So let's just copy this address, local government. Let's copy it. So we place it on where? We place it on the address section. So the local government So Ibadan North local government. So let's delete this. So Ibadan North local government. So the next thing after doing that, so what is the state are you of? Which state is it? The what are you doing it for? Which is Oyo State. So this is Oyo State. So next, so once you click on the next, then you move on to the next. So you can see now, Ibadan is this business. It looks like this business is already been what? So it's been on Google Map. So if your business is below, select. So it doesn't match. You just click it doesn't match to this thing. So the next thing is what, click on it. So where are you located? So you have to drag the area in which your business is actually located, because Lebanon has been registered in a map. So for your own specific area where your business is actually located, so you can just move up the map. You can see Pinnacle Marketing, Cocoa House. You can see Ladikoko Street, Baptist School, Agbojoko, and many kind of streets in Outlet Franchise Ibadan, Cathedral, and many kind of area. So you just need to pick on one section. You have to drag it. So let us pick. The next, after maybe you have already picked it, you just click on next. You understand? So you have to drag the local area, or you have to make sure what is the actually address of the area. So now the phone number of the owner of the business, the website of the business doesn't have a website. You can actually offset the person forward for the website design aspect. Then after having a website, you have, if the person have a WhatsApp channel where they can actually reach out to the person. You understand? So any area where the person is actually, maybe the person can be located. So let me use my other phone number for these addresses. So 081. So the next thing after that, there is actually a glitch. So just wait. So the next thing to do is what? Add the phone number, the website, then the contact address of the person. Then the next thing is what to do as well. So if you own a business, maybe you want to operate your business in other country as well, you can actually post this on it. So then you just need to, so I don't want to waste much of our time. We just need to fill up this information. So after filling up this information, you can go and edit, add. And one thing about this Google profile, for you to gain more visibility, you must be able to create content that align to the product that you are into. You understand? So getting news, getting invitations, occasions. So put your business on the map. So this aspect, then the next thing. But the features for the local shop is different from the online. The way it will apply when you are setting up for the online is different from the local aspect. So get a news about how to improve your Google profile. Then the next thing is continue. So you can actually see how it looks like now. So the next thing is what? Click on continue. After you've been filling all the information they ask you. And you need to understand, Your Google profile can't just rank without posting a online content that actually have a keyword based on what you are offer. You post what you do. You post, maybe you work for someone, you have a testimony, you post it, you write the content with a keyword that align with what your business is all about. And as well, maybe you have a business that are actually talking about something, maybe you are a business owner selling any kind of product. You can post, you showcase what your business is all about. And one thing about good business where you must be able to provide either virtual number or physical number to verify so they can understand that you are the owner. You can see now it's actually been mean that we should add my what? I should add my phone number for me to be getting visible. So I should add my phone number. So let me just add one of my phone number to be able to verify. If you don't verify it, you won't be able to be visible and they won't be able to verify, you won't be able to be visible on the search engine. And this thing is very online. So that's most of the Google business profile. They only set up, they couldn't manage it because this thing is just like business for someone to be able to rank on search engine. So people can be able to find you easily on what you offer, what you are into. So that is why this Google business profile is actually work for every business because a lot of businesses are online. A lot of people go online to search for information. And maybe they are looking for someone who are a mechanic and this business is being registered on Google Business. So this person can be able to find out, can be located easily. So you can see your business hour of your maybe you operate 24 hours, maybe from Monday to Sunday, maybe from Sunday to Friday. It depends how you work. You maybe if you are working 12 hours a day, you let them know that you are working 12 hours a day. If you are working 12 and 14 hours a day, you let them know that this is what you do for 12 hours. So the next thing is what click on the next aspect. You understand? So because you working online, if you have a business, if you are not showing online, just like someone that is waiting because a lot of businesses are in the era of affiliate, the era of technology now, right? A lot of businesses operate their businesses online, not offline alone. Because for you to make more sales, to make more in revenue, you have to operate your business online as well. As you are working it on physically, operate it online, people can find you easily in what? Online as well, calling your businesses for what they want. Let your businesses be registered online. If you are a what? If you are working any kind of, even though you are an influencer, you own a boutique, let your businesses work online. So businesses are working online. That is the best way to increase your visibility, your conversion rate, the number of sales that you are generating. Even though you are a service-oriented person, let your businesses work online. Some people go online to search for samples of products. Some people maybe they want to build a POP business, maybe they want to fix up their house, maybe they want to do a construction for their house, maybe they want to install POP. So they search online to look for sample. So maybe you have do a sample for a client. You post that kind of product, you post that kind of services for what